Hey guys, this is James here with Soapskate Designs. I'm just going to teach you how to make an abstract shape today. So we're going to open up Cinema 4D, and the abstract shape is going to be sort of like that. Well, actually a lot like that. I made this one just before, and it's in my avatar, so yeah. So we'll just press that. And we'll go and we don't really need to play around with the render settings too much, but what you want to have is in the output, go to screen and make it about around the 1000s or 800s, so I'll just do this one. And in the save, you just want to go to where you want to save it, so I'll save mine just to the desktop for now, and I'll name it abstract shape. And you want to put it onto PNG, go to options. No, I mean, that's okay. If you don't want a background, select alpha channel, and I think that's it, and go, yeah, that's it. And we'll put on ambient occlusion and global illumination. That's just if you want it, it just looks a bit nicer. So what we want to do is go into our shape tool and make a cube. Just a small cube, make it above the ground, it doesn't really matter. Then go to MoGraph and go to cloner, no, yes, cloner object. Okay, and we'll drag the cube into the cloner object, and we'll then select the cloner object, and then on object, the object tab on cloner object, we'll put the mode, grid array, and we just want to zoom out a bit here. We want to make the the spaces so it looks like a Rubik's cube. So we'll go down to size and just make it so it has spaces in between, just like that. Like that. And then this one. So it's around the 400s. Right, so as you can see, it looks like a Rubik's cube basically. Alright, so now I've done that, we can drag it above the floor. We don't really need to drag it above the floor, but just like to. Now, once we've done that, we'll get our cloner object selected, then go to MoGraph and Random Effector, and that'll make it look like that. Now we can play around with the random effect. Oh, first you want to drag the cube into the random effector. Sorry, no, just forget that. Anyway, so select the random effector. Let's see if this works. Yep. Alright, select the random effector, go to parameter, yeah, whatever. And you can go to hit scale and rotation, and with the scale make it uniform scale, so it's just, so if we move the slider up and down, it goes like sort of random, so we'll make it like that. Just play around with the settings, and see what you like. Just move it around just to see what we can make. Alright, move it in a bit more, maybe put the scale down a little bit, and have a play around with that. It's quite random, and just see until you like it. I like to have it sort of a triangular shape, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and then we can go to Effector and turn the effect strength down. That actually helps you a lot to try and find the angle you want. And I think it needs a bit more randomness, so I'll just go like that, and then find an angle. That's a good angle there. Right, now we'll go to the cube and hit C. Sorry, not the cube. The cloner object, hit C. Then open up the cloner object, and you have all the individual cubes. So if you don't like a cube, like this one, I don't like this cube, you can just go ahead and delete it. And it also comes in handy when you're adding your textures. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and load up some textures, but you can create your textures, but I mean materials, but yeah, this is from Acris. You should go subscribe to it, it's good stuff. But for now, just for the video time purposes, I'm just going to load them up. So yeah, and to make a material, I'll put a tutorial on that, so go check it out when it's done. And I want cube 1 through to 9, because there's 26, so we'll just make it 9 to be purple. So I'll do that, put it on one cube, hold control, move it down, and hold control, move it down, and keep moving it down until you move it down until you get to 9. And then the next one, I want it to be white, so I'll add it to cube 10, down, down, and another 9, so that'll be 19. Alright, the other cubes I want to be black, black, black. I put it on cube 20, and then for the rest. There we go. Now that doesn't look too random. All of it is basically purple if we render it. Oh, and if you have global illumination on, it won't work unless you have a light. So yeah, I always make that mistake. So I'll put a light there, and I'll put a light above it. Just like that. So if we get back to our first position, there we go. Now we can render it and have a look. So it looks nice, but it doesn't look too random. All the shape, all the colors are actually, you know, sort of in a row. So we can go ahead and just take out the black and move it up to like shape 15. Take the white, move it down to there. But I'm more focused on the purple, so I'm going to swap it around like so. Down with the black. Come down, bring it up here. Ooh, I've missed out on one. Move this there, make this, move this down to there. And I want this one, I don't want this one to be purple, so let's see which one, see if we can get lucky. Nope. What cube is that? That's cube 6, so we'll swap. Now that's looking a lot better if we render it really quickly. It's looking a lot more random and abstract. Alright, so that's quite nice there. And that's just about it. You know, you can play around with your random effector again, you know. Just play around with it. So, yeah. Anyway, and if you wanted to make this into an animation, you just keyframe this. Keyframe the strength by clicking control and holding control and clicking that so it goes red, or if you wanted to do something else, holding control, clicking that, and all of them. But we don't want to animate it, we're just making it into a PNG. So once again, turn on a global illumination, make sure all of it's all good, make sure it's on PNG and alpha channel if you want it to be without a background, and then you can just render it. So yeah, thanks for watching my tutorial. Help me get some views and subscribers. I am new, so yeah, thank you very much.